Welcome back to the Hive here from the Jackets and Company campus store. Jeff Rosenberry now joined alongside Robert Peterson from men's cross country and track and field. Bob, thanks for being here today. Really appreciate the opportunity to chat with you. This being your senior year, talk about what that's like as you wind down your extensive career as a Yellow Jacket.
Overall, it's been just a great experience. I've made numerous friends, and it's just been really good to me.
Yeah, and I'm sure that if I were to ask you to talk a little bit about your overall career, you would be modest. But let me just put some things in perspective for you. 2015 All-American for indoor track and field. That's a huge accomplishment as you wind down your career as a Jacket. What kind of sensation or feeling do you have knowing that?
It really is an honor, especially to represent my home college in my hometown. It's just a wonderful experience.
So Billings native here, and being track and cross country, obviously you run. That's what you do. You're really, really great at it, and we'll talk more about that in a second. But I'm curious for our viewers who may be live streaming in and from the Billings area, where's your favorite place to run in Billings?
I would have to say the rims.
Yeah?
I love running on the trails and just like the views and just kind of being up high above everything. It's just a really cool experience and just really neat up there.
Absolutely. Well, run is what you do, and I see you when I'm driving around town. I'll see Bob Peterson running around, and I think to myself, well, he's a better guy than I am as far as getting out there and running. But it's something that's not just a chore for you. It's a passion of yours. And clearly we know that because you're really great at it. And you just reclaimed your title as a GNAC indoor champion in the mile, that you've won that twice. In your career as a Yellow Jacket, as a sophomore, and then this year as a senior. The mile's important, right? And a mile, and running that mile, in a fast time, it makes a big difference because you're honored with awards and that kind of stuff. But what are you thinking about in that mile? What's going through your mind as you're running that mile, Bob?
Really, I just try to focus on the pain and make it hurt as much as I can. It's really, I love running the mile. It's like one of my favorite races. So to me, it means more than just a race. It's kind of everything I represent what I do when I run. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just the mile, because you just helped MSUB men claim the distance medley relay title at the GNAC Indoor Championship. Tell me a little bit about the DMR race format, because it's an interesting format.
Yeah, so there's 4 legs. The first leg's a 1,200, 400, 800, and then the 1,600 anchor.
And what's your role in that race?
I run the 1,600, so I was the anchor in the DMR.
Okay, and the anchor's pretty important, right?
Yeah.
Because you're bringing it home at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, absolutely. Tell me a little bit about why you chose MSU Billings as a place to make home for you, for your education, Bob.
It being my hometown, it kind of was attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And just the opportunities it brought to me and the education I got here, it was just a great choice to do.
Yeah, and you have been actively involved outside of track and field and cross country too. You've served as a resident assistant. You've been involved in different aspects in service out in the Billings community. There's a lot of value in things outside of your just your accomplishments running. Share with me one of your most cherished memories here outside of track and field and cross country as a Yellow Jacket.
I would have to say living in the residence halls, and I remember just hanging out with my friends in the dorms and just, I don't know, just goofing off.
Sure.
Those memories and those experiences I have are priceless. It'll never end.
Absolutely. And I'm just looking down here, and of course you have your multicolored socks and that kind of stuff going on. The signature socks that we see Bob wearing all over the place. So being from Billings, you're going to kind of wrap up your collegiate career here, and your degree is in?
Chemistry.
All right, and so 2 chemistry guys back to back, you and Luke, and I'm just like, wow, can't even handle that. What lies ahead for you, Bob?
Currently right now I'm applying for jobs in Montana and the Dakotas. Kind of want to stay local, but I'm also offered or yeah, I could move other places too. So
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. And just a couple of personal questions here for you. Favorite restaurant in Billings that you're going to miss the most if you leave?
ooh,
Right?
that's really hard
I
because I
know.
like food.
I know, right?
See, probably the brew pub.
Oh, yeah. Mac and cheese?
Yep.
Yeah, mac and cheese.
Southern Mac.
Southern Mac. Very good. Absolutely. And, Bob, just an opportunity for you to give a shout-out and a thanks to anybody that you'd like to here as you kind of wind down your career as a Yellow Jacket.
Well, I take a shout out for my parents and my brother, my girlfriend and my coaches. Without them, I don't think I would be the person I am today. So I'd like to say thank you to them.
Absolutely. And a big thank you to you, Bob, for being such a great representative of our institution, both in athletics and academics and just outside in the community as well. 2015 All-American for indoor track and field, Robert Peterson joining us here, the Billings native, as he wraps up his senior year and career as a Yellow Jacket.